What are we even doing? I'll tell you. Today, we are doing lesson 206. I am not a body. I am free, for I am still as God created me. That's our review. For lesson 186, we did salvation of the world depends on me. Uh-oh. I am entrusted with the gifts of God because I am his son, and I would give his gifts where he intended them to be. So salvation of the world depends on me. Wow. If that's not a statement that puts the weight on the importance of your own personal spiritual journey, salvation, if you will. Salvation of the world depends on me. So I better do my forgiveness work, or this world doesn't have a chance. I better do my forgiveness world. I better forgive everything in this world. Salvation of the world depends on me. I am entrusted with the gifts of God. So I have gifts, you have gifts, we all have gifts, because I am his son and you are his son. We're all his son. And I would give his gifts where he intended them to be. So you have gifts. You're supposed to share them. You're supposed to use them. You're supposed to express yourself. You're supposed to do what your heart calls you to do, what your soul calls you to do. And so am I. And so is everybody. So salvation of the world depends on me. Tag, Jesus, you're it. For lesson 206, Jesus said, you all have very wonderful and specific gifts. So there's usually a particular thing that calls to you, and the natural thing to do is to do it. When you're a kid, you don't hold back from singing and dancing and being yourself. Then what happens is you go to school, you go to work, and the educational and work system society does not support time for joy. So make time for your wonderful and specific gifts. Make time to reclaim your passions, even if it's just turning on the music and swaying your old body a little bit. Do that. Play, love, dance. These gifts speak to your soul. And when you do them, you feel the flicker of life returning to your body. So feel life returning. Be yourself. Extend love. Extend your creativity. Express yourself. Move your body. Imagine doing fun things. Feel the flicker awaken in you. And do it. And then feel the vital life force coursing through you. Express your wonderful gifts. I was like, the heck did I write? I did the notes this morning, and now some time has passed until I got a moment to make time for expressing my gift, I guess. But yeah, since I wrote it, I was like, the frick did I even write there? All right, I had to pause. It came to me. We've translated the Jesus message that Tina Louise Spalding brought in. It's a good reminder to express your gifts, to, oh my God, feel like you're alive because you're doing something that you love to do. If you can get that to be what you actually do in life, wow. Now, Jesus did say, I didn't write on the notes, but I'm remembering it now, Sadie. Don't worry about the money. Don't worry about getting compensated. Like, do what you love to do because you love to do it. Because it makes you feel alive. Because that's what your soul wants to put out, express, and be. But basically, be yourself, even though life has trained you out of it pretty damn good. You know, everyone's subdued. They don't laugh. They don't play. They don't run around. I mean, adults are like no fun, generally. So be mindful if you do have kids in your life, you know, to not squash their spirit. and what they want to do. They're alive. They're full of life. They're bouncing off the freaking wall. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. Pathwaysoflight.org. Welcome to the reading. A Course in Miracles Workbook Lesson 206, Insights. Review. I am not a body. I am free, for I am still as God created me. Salvation of the world depends on me. I will not see the world as free until I see myself as free. That is why salvation of the world depends on me. To be free means to be without limit. God's gifts are given without limit, and so his gifts are the gift of freedom. To know his gifts, I must give them as they were given, freely and without limit. If I try to be selective about who will receive my gifts, I have lost awareness of what I am as God created me. God created me limitless and free. I cannot limit my gifts without also limiting myself. I was created as love, which by its nature gives without limit. I cannot know the love I am if I believe some are more worthy of love than others. If I believe withholding love in certain situations is justified, then I have forgotten what love is and what I am. Where God would have his gifts be is everywhere, because he is limitless. That is why it is important for me to extend love all the time to all. That is how I save the world and myself. Today, I ask the Holy Spirit to help me see with his vision and offer love in every circumstance, so I may remember I am not a body, I am free. I am still as God created me. As an extension of God's love, we have one function, and that function is to extend God's universal love as our Father does. Our function is not to try to change love, but to be one with it. In lesson 186, Jesus tells us, if God's voice assures you that salvation needs your part and that the whole depends on you, be sure that it is so. Yet are the humble free to hear the voice which tells them what they are and what to do. We are learning. We cannot fail when we ask only for God's will for us. God's will for us is shared by everyone. We are all in the same boat together. We are all love and nothing else. We all are the salvation of the world as we wake up to the eternal truth. Pathwaysoflight.org. Okay. Good job, Pathways of Light, reminding us that we are love, everyone's love, and we should just be giving love all the time to all, to everyone, not holding it back, right? The ego, give to some, not to others. Is definitely very particular and doesn't want to be love all the time. So that's a good indication of what mind or what thought system you're being guided with. Like, am I extending my gifts, my love to all? Am I withholding somewhere? Why am I withholding? Oh, I'm in the ego thought system. How fun. But I did like on the Pathways of Light, it did say, if I believe withholding love in certain situations is justified, then I have forgotten what love is and I have forgotten what I am. Let's see, where God would have his gifts be is everywhere because he is limitless. That is why it is important for me to extend love all the time to all. All right, so I have to show you something. I have to do something a little bit off the beaten path here because love all, right? I woke up to seeing something on the fridge this morning that Chad wrote. And now it's really funny because it actually is the lesson that I'm doing today, and it's just super cute. So come with me. Come with me. I'm going to show you. All right, we just have to leave our space. We have to take a little walk. We have to walk through the jungle. Oh yeah, I live in a jungle. You didn't know? Okay, hold on. Take a little trip with me. Take a little trip, little trip, little trip, little trip. But don't trip down the stairs. That's my big bathroom. These are my long stairs to heaven. Okay, big stairs. Okay, so come out here. Come out here. Look what he wrote on the fridge. Love all. So that really, 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 really cracks me up that my boyfriend's so in tune to A Course in Miracles, even though I've been a student a lot longer than he has. He's like already there. So anyways, love all the time, because you are love. Isn't that so cute? Isn't that, that's not cute. That's the bathroom. You don't realize how much stuff you've got everywhere till you start leaving your studio, and it's like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, we're here. Should we do a pull-up? Sadie, get back. Get back. Get back.